the home of Dr. Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme in Soho, New York City. "Hulk, don't!" begs the teenage hero Spider-Man as he is thrown by the uncontrollable Hulk. Doc Strange's house. It's filled with all kinds of mumbo-jumbo. Soon after, the rain pours down on the remains of Dr. Strange's home, but the rain does not wet the raging fires. Spider-Man's torn mask lies in a ground, and is found by his sidekick Kitty Pryde, formerly the ex-girl known as Shadowcat. Kitty picks up Spider-Man's mask and tears form in her eyes. Nearby, emerging from the ruins of Dr. Strange's home is a fiery demon, freed at last. He booms, while Dr. Strange floating in air nearby. "Spider-Man sacrificed himself to stop you. Time to put Dormammu back in the bottle," Strange declares. But Dormammu comments that it is Strange's fault he could breach the walls of the dark dimension in the first place. "After all, your house came down and left the door open." Suddenly, inside the large amulet around Dormammu's neck, the Human Torch of the Fantastic Four, trapped within, calls out to Dr. Strange, asking him to go and get help. The young hero informs Strange that Dormammu is somehow channeling him, that this isn't just magic, but Dormammu is using his flame. Strange's magic beams appear as large clawed hands, striking out at Dormammu's face, while Dormammu declares, "You know your own history, how your father, and your grandfather, and your great-grandfather all claim to have the title of Sorcerer Supreme." Dormammu's power breaks Strange's magic hands and knocks Strange backwards, the ruler of the Dark Realm. Suddenly, Dr. Strange's yellow belt, under the control of Dormammu, wraps itself completely around Strange's body so tightly that his face turns blue, his eyes expand from their sockets, and blood streams from his ears and nose, before, suddenly Dr. Strange's head pops, spread blood everywhere, his limp body fall to the ground. Suddenly a voice shouts, "Get the hell away from my brother!" It's the Invisible Woman, along with her teammate, the Thing, who declares the freaking cavalry is here. With the sudden arrival of two of the Fantastic Four, no one notices someone walk over to the headless body of Dr. Strange and sigh, before whispering, "Steven," and then teleporting away with Strange's body. Later, in Lower Manhattan, the Hulk leaps from rooftop to rooftop while being chased by soldiers in helicopters who fire missiles at him. Stupid army leave Hulk alone. Hulk try and help Magic Man. Suddenly there is a blinding red light, and the soldier alerts that they have been hit. "Leave the Hulk alone," announces Cyclops, assuring the soldier that the X-Men will then leave them alone. Lightning crackles in the sky as Storm hovers alongside Scott and tells Cyclops that it is up to Logan now. "Come on out," Logan remarks to the Hulk. "Hulk tore you in half," the Hulk declares. Wolverine calls out to Jean. Jean steps forward and uses her mind control ability to hold back the Hulk, telling him that they are not here to hurt him, that they need his help. Meanwhile, outside the White House of the Supreme Verse, former director of the Ultimate Universe's S.H.I.E.L.D., Nick Fury steps out of his car. Fury turns and sees Power Princess, who is also of this world, but just returning to it now, along with Mr. Fantastic and his arch-foe Dr. Doom, both of Fury's world. Fury asks Mr. Fantastic what the deal is, to which Reed explains that they need Fury to return with them, adds that it was Victor's idea. Reed explains that Magneto has tilted Earth's axis, causing tidal waves, an ice age, and volcanoes to erupt. He intends to wipe out the entire population, Reed reveals. The Doomsday Protocol Fury replies, remarking that he warned everyone when he was left here in this universe, taken out of the equation. "Well, here you are," he responds. He now understands why Doom is running this little expedition. "What's that supposed to mean?" Mr. Fantastic asks. I made an error in judgment," Doom replies, revealing that he had Magneto's daughter, the Scarlet Witch, murdered. Doom comments that he knew Magneto would then declare war on mankind. And when it was over, I would be there to pick up the pieces. Doom admits that he never imagined that Magneto either had the power or will to destroy the human race.